How old is that girl? On official live, I'm gonna show you're all able to hear me. Excuse me, chat. But yeah, what's good? Yo, what's good, chat? How y'all feeling? Feeling blessed. Back was more of me playing GTA 5 online with more. Hold up. That was my homie Angel. But yeah, going to be doing plenty of missions solo because apparently my homie Angel left, or well, he didn't left. This is when I left the mission. Apparently he left, so that's what we're gonna consider doing. So yeah, without further ado, let's get straight to the shit. What's it called? But yeah, I was gonna. Well, as I specifically mentioned, what's my recent live stream, last live stream, and when I was specifically mentioned what's in this current live stream, full mental 27 plus, the brain is fully formed, fully developed after birth, and despite the age criminals being temporarily, so But yeah, as I was gonna mention about Rick specifically, chat. Let me check, because I was gonna mention about him is that he was mentioned on his live, and obviously YouTube is gonna keep private of what I specifically mentioned. He was mentioning like, oh, there'll be plenty of protagonists if you added to GT 7. Hey, I feel like there should be 7 protagonists. It aligns with the 7th sequel. Come on. And then he's like, oh, I would play The Walking Dead season 5 if they have Javier, but I feel they wouldn't. And then you mentioned, well, that's their choice. Well, their choice is to create it when I'm the CEO. So,
it's all good, man. Ya estuvo.
I feel like there's other fans out there who want The Walking Dead season 5 of Telltale, and Uncharted 5 of Naughty Dog, and 7 protagonists within GT7 instead of 3 or 4 characters. Excuse me, chat.
My friend.
So you're saying that more protagonists would interfere with the storyline? I feel it wouldn't necessarily. Plus, the 7th would align with the 7th one, with the 7th sequel. Just the 7th one, and then the 8th one will be 4, and the 9th we'll see, 10th we'll see. I'm pretty sure every GTA wouldn't necessarily have one protagonist unless there's a reason. Wonder what the antagonist of GTA will possibly be. Quite curious. But yeah, without further ado, yeah, like I mentioned, let's get straight to the shit. But hold up, chat, I gotta think about this person I've been like. What up? I'm back, my bad, I was thinking about something personal. But yeah, like, as I was mentioning, chat, I just feel people's opinions are very sinister. They're like, oh, I don't want to see The Walking Dead Season 5. I feel like that's the perfect story. Then you mentioned they're going to play plenty of GTA sequel. Well, that's because the story is great. I feel like there should never be ending. They'll be like, oh, this is perfect for where it is. You're just wrapped up by it, Like, I feel like the final season could have had more episodes. 4 episodes is not enough, and that is not... There's more to the story. You do realize there's a whole point why they add these hints in the ending, like... where it would mention, like... like, oh, oh, like, apparently, because apparently there's like some bans, and that is a hint of Javier. So I feel like Rick would play it, and he feels that they shouldn't make it or create it. Like, is that what you thought when you beat the game? Well, I'm gonna play The Walking Dead Season 4 after this, just so I can talk more about The Walking Dead. And then Uncharted 4. There is something I gotta upload though. I have not uploaded any Uncharted 4 videos. I'm not gonna necessarily redo though. I've worked my ass off. Those that are longer though, Aiden, or excuse me, Joker would help me. He would help me with. Yeah, he would help me with like how to edit the video. Well, not edit, but like if it's too long and you're not able to edit, then like, you know. But yeah, chat. Yeah, what's y'all's thoughts? Like, do y'all think there should be The Walking Dead Season 5? I feel there should be. I feel there should be an Uncharted 5 as well. Right when they're gonna create The Walking Dead Season 5, I want to see the making of Uncharted 5. I want to be casted. I want to be the owner of Naughty Dog. Well, pretty much you're owning it because you're a part of it. I want to be a part of Naughty Dog, and I want to see myself as, not casting myself, but they were like, wow, you're the owner, so I feel you should be casted. You're the one who figured out the ideas for the game, you know? And you do realize you gotta head to college for that shit. Damn, so I want to think of an Uncharted 5 idea. Like, think of my character script. Excuse me. Like my script itself. Otherwise, if I'm not able to be in Uncharted 5, I can be in Uncharted 6 or 7. Get it? 6 or 7. They gotta create unlimited sequels, especially for Telltale. Just like, look at GTA. GTA's got plenty of sequels. Why wouldn't it not necessarily be reasonable for the Uncharted games or whatever? I feel like y'all gotta realize. Like, look at Sly Cooper. That used to be my childhood game since I was... When did I first play it? Since I was like 8 years old, I first played Uncharted, or not Uncharted, Sly Cooper. I was 8 years old, and I got it for Christmas at 8 years old. Like, I love the logic, and I was playing an E10 game since I was 6 years old. So I feel like it should have been 7+. Plus, it was a miracle for me where I showed plenty of mentality at 6, but like overall, it'll overall take quite a while for me to process, like, overall, you know, so. Yeah. Like, look at me, I got plenty of subs. I can manage it. Like, I know exactly what I'm doing. Like, I have plenty of subs. I can potentially be famous. And I was mentioning to Craig, yeah, don't post my shit on social media like that. That is gonna be private because of whatever reason. So people won't necessarily judge me. That's actually the reason why. Because certain things, like, if it's like a filter of me or whatever, I can't let that be posted. Like, if anybody wants to be my moderator, that's gotta be their job. They can't post anything like that. They can take a picture of me without my permission, as long as it's for a great reason. If it's like something bad, then you gotta ask my permission. For my permission, excuse me. And if y'all wanna head to my crib, it's 7+. Just if it involves sexuality, when it makes us changes next year or 2 years, well, I'm hoping it's next year. So if y'all want to be invited to my crib, it will be on exactly the year 2032 when I have my kid. So pretty much anybody who, whatever age your age are, would be different during times. So I'm just hoping that they watch this video sometime and they're like, well, I'm 7 years old. I was born 7 years ago, but I just found a channel at 7 years old, and I apparently watched from that year that you were gonna have a party. So yeah, it's gonna be a house party, but it's only for fans. If anybody's not a fan, then I'll have to see. I'm kidding, it could be anybody. But pretty much, if you're finding out about this on YouTube, then you're pretty much a fan. But if it's like not my fan and I know them personally, well, obviously, then like I would have the number and all that shit, and I'll just message her. Like what pizza? Plenty of little girls there. A lot of shit. It's 7+ though. Anybody watching? Either way, I got 15 views at one live stream because they don't mind. They're like, well, you're gonna make those changes next year, so I feel if we're making at a very young age, then that can be at a young age. Just as long as you're being risk-free when it comes to that change, the sexuality. And I'll say exactly, like you gotta agree. Those who are haters and don't agree, especially when it comes to politics, hey, I'm gonna be president regardless. Like I'm gonna remove Trump. Those I know that are Trump fans, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna remove them. My homie's a Trump fan, Farhan, but he's like here and there, and he like mentioned like I feel that you should be president, you should replace him. He don't care. So I didn't want him to be president, but I didn't want Kamala here either. So I'm like, either way, as long as it's Trump for now, then that's all that matters. Kamala, bro, she would be very simple to replace during impeachment. I can mention plenty of things just to replace her during impeachment that I don't necessarily approve. And I'm like, why aren't people impeaching? You don't have to be a president if you impeach, but sometimes people could be if they are of age, like potentially to be 21 plus next year. Obviously, so I'm gonna make it 21 plus so that I can be president. But that's just like I'm making it 21 plus so I can be adopted, and then potentially be 7 plus. Like 35 is wild. I mentioned what's my recent live stream and last live stream about all that shit I just mentioned. So I mentioned about a 35, so it's just bullshit how they would add that to be president. 35 to be president, 35 plus. And fuck, I would say 7 plus. You may not think so, but there are 7 years old, and I found that online. And if people say that it's not about their brain size or cranium size, it's more of their knowledge itself, and I'm like, I agree. But my brain is very huge, and my skull, especially my cranium itself, as part of the skull, is huge, and that is what led to me being super intelligent on that shit. And how I'm not necessarily an asshole, not necessarily a dumbass, and like I'm pretty much a smartass. Like I am the smartass. So but yeah, I am gonna invite little girls because it's 7 plus anyway, either way, during that house party. So anybody who is 7 years old or just beyond that, whatever age they are during that time, you're all invited. Pretty much, like Haven and Cody, for example. And obviously, you can keep private what I supposed to mention because I made a chat about it sexually or whatever. So who knows what I want to mention. Like YouTube would keep it private, but at the moment I wouldn't necessarily mention anything about it. So. But like anybody that I'm a fan of is invited, and not just those who are my fans. Pretty much just Caleb is invited. He's got to bring his little sister. Older sister, that depends if she's interested. I mean, him and his little sister knows me, and I feel like his little sister should be a sub to me. I mean, I do have a crush on her. She does not know I do. If she found out, she would possibly blush. She better. I mean, wow, she's gonna be 10 years old next year. She's officially gonna be an adolescent temporarily, which is unfortunate, but hey. Well, temporarily, thank goodness, because you're gonna be an adolescent. So temporarily, physically, obviously, temporarily, physically. I said obviously towards the physicality part. But yeah, temporarily, physically, an adolescent within their mortal body, pretty much within her mortal body, because that's her I'm referring to specifically. So. And she's gonna be driving at 11. I would hope it's 11, like she hit her growth spurt, or a bit early. Who knows? Imagine I like hugged her, so I could take her on a date and have sex for pleasure, kiss her in the lips, make out, which is same thing but like deeper. But overall, that what is 7 plus in terms of the romance is marriage, wedding, dating, going on a date, make out, and sex for pleasure is all 7 plus. The only thing that isn't associated with 7 plus is pregnancy, unless it's early puberty. it would typically be 11 or 12 plus. But I'll see when my daughter would hit the puberty and hit the growth spurt. That's, I'm gonna pay attention to the growth spurt. But I have to add to the doctor, and then that time they would know, like, biologically speaking, for my kids. For my adopted one's gonna be my homie's cousin. She's like 8 years old, so. Excuse me. See my yawn from my brain, so. But yeah, let me check what Madison Beyond looks like. I do have a crush on her as well. There's certain YouTubers I know that, like, their kids, I have a crush on them.
Shit exists, man. No protein cars. I am in fucking awe. Oh my god.
No,
I can't believe that.
run around chasing the buck, man.
My new website covers all three of my careers. Shit! Useless piece of shit!
Alright. Alright, I'm gonna find the Beyond family. I'm gonna see what Madison looks like. And obviously, YouTube is gonna keep private what I specifically mentioned about her. But yeah, she's 11, so. Alright, let me find her. Not find her, but like. You don't want to say it like that. People be like, whoa, what are you trying to mention, bruh? Don't say it like that. Like, I don't want someone mentioning it towards me. Okay, Beyond family. She's 11. Watch. Whoa. Trinity's family middle school. Whoa. What the fuck? I would never film middle school. I have never failed it, I meant. Ooh, I can notice that puberty. If you notice that, the chest is popping out, if you know what I mean, the breast, just gonna say breast, you already know. You already know that they're going through puberty. Or in the middle of it. Like Trinity, for example, she can get pregnant right now if she wanted to. She's like 12 or 13. Hold on, let me see how old she is. And if I make those changes, unfortunately, it's the current law, but I mentioned if we make those changes. Well, not we, but me making those changes. But I feel like acting should be 7 plus, but I noticed some 5 and 6 year olds. So let's say you can't have the money, your parents have to hold on to it. Actually, oh, you would have a bank. Actually, no. They'll hold on to the money until you're 7. That would actually be cool because you'd be rich. You would have all that money just for you, waiting for you for in 2 years. I mean, people act at a very young age, and the director ensures that they know what they're doing, and they write small scripts until they're like 7 plus. Like from 7 years old and beyond that. That's when you can start acting. Because when I watch Darman, I mean, usually they have teens, but I'm saying like if they do have those temporarily physically kids / travel syndrome more body, it would usually be 7 plus. Like, have you witnessed a 5 or 6 year old on? I mean, on YouTube I have, because you're allowed to show them. They just can't have their channel until 7 plus. Well, when I make those changes. But apparently I never noticed, or excuse me, not noticed. I've never witnessed a 5 or 6 year old being the YouTuber themselves, because they can't hold the camera. The way they'll hold the camera is like they won't show the whole. They won't like record the way I would record, for example, or someone that is 7 plus and have experience. It's life experience, chat. Right when you're 7, you're like, oh, I already know how to vlog. Like, if you want to be a gaming YouTuber like me, you just have to have a mic, gaming console, and you can have your own account. And I feel like the count for PlayStation should be 7 plus. Y'all know why. I've already explained about all that shit on my last live stream, so that's why I'm saying 7 plus. So from 18 plus to 7 plus. Because full mental maturity is 7 plus. Not necessarily 18 plus, because 18 plus is not necessarily full mental maturity. Like, 18 plus is a myth and an assumption made by the US government and certain country governments. Whereas the brain is fully formed and fully developed after birth, not necessarily 25 plus, 30 plus, or 35 plus. Or where people think, oh, the actual full mental maturity, like, instead of 18 plus, which that is actually a missing assumption, they would mention, like, oh, no, you would reach a 25 plus, or 30 plus, or 35 plus. So overall, chat, all those ages I mentioned, they're a myth and an assumption. So pretty much 25 plus, 30 plus, or 35 plus is a myth and an assumption made by the US psychologists and neuroscientists and certain countries' psychologists and neuroscientists. So the facts are, full mental maturity 7 plus, the brain is fully formed and fully developed after birth, and despite the age formulas being temporarily, like over, so And what I mean by that, I mean, like, for example, I've already mentioned in, like, what's in my recent live stream, last live stream, and what I'm specifically mentioned was in this live stream, like I specifically mentioned, like, if I were to have sex with someone for pleasure, even if they're 11, even if they're willing to get pregnant, if I make those changes, I can just do for pleasure, because only if she's my wife and she's part of my polygamy relationship. Well, I'm gonna make polygamous relationship legal next year, so. So beyond family, let me see. Madison's 11. Yep, she's 13. So pretty much Trinity could get pregnant if she wanted to. So she'll be 14 next year. Hey, the logical age to get pregnant. You'll be a teen mom though. A child mom is like from 5 to 9. Well, if you start very early puberty, but if it's like, it would usually be 8 or 9 though. 7, not really, because you wouldn't start puberty. It would be considered a rare one from 5 to 6 or 5 to 7. So I would say like 8 or 9 is considered a child mom. That's more rare compared to a teen mom. Well, actually no. If you're a preteen, because you're a preteen, you're actually considered a child mom actually. So from 5 to 12, despite you being a preteen and not a, you're pretty much an adolescent, but you're not officially a teenager. You're a preteen. So pretty much you have that characteristic of being half a kid and half that. Well, actually no, you are a preteen, so like a pre-teenager. Your starting point of temporarily physically being an adolescent within a mortal body, and you're like a preteen. Yeah, so yeah, you're pretty much a teen. You're pretty much a child mom though, because you haven't officially been a teenager. Unless you're giving birth at 13, like let's say you got pregnant at 12 and then you gave birth at 13, for example, then you're a teen mom. But let's say you got pregnant at 11, then you're pretty much a kid mom or child mom when you give birth at 12. Unless that's considered a teen mom, and teen mom is pretty much the thing, and child mom is very rare because it's like from 7 to 9. Because hey, it's overall 7 plus even for Adam Eve, so. The Trinity is cool. They don't show their faces though. I'm quite curious. If they're already showing on YouTube, why not show on famous birthday? 11 years old. Ooh. Preston is 6. Well, he's gonna be 7 next year. Or actually, hold on. When is his birthday? When is his birthday? Did it pass? Is it gonna incur? Well, next month is December, so. Bro, I hate my internet. It's so ass. Is like something interfering with it? July, so he's gonna be 7 next year. You know, that means he can pretty much gamble next year.
What do you mean you can't feel your leg?
And the parents will be so shocked, like because they never gamble, because the current law is very stupid. Like once I make those changes, they're gonna be like, oh my gosh, now my kid is gonna gamble. Are you gonna ghost your kids though, or are you gonna let them be independent and ensure they know how to gamble? Because gambling is mentality. You just pretty much need to. Like, if I were to vote, I would pretty much like observe the views of, for example, Trump or Kamala, if I were to vote last year. or like a new presidential election. But I'll be the president next year, so there's no necessarily no need for that. Because people don't have to vote, but if I run again and I've been in office after the impeachment, then they have to vote. Like, can they trust the individual? Unless people have to vote within that time frame, and it'll just be very immediate, and the election will be a bit early. Pretty much Trump has been a president within his last term from 2024. No, from 2025, so like 1, 2. Been president for like 1 year, I would say. If it was next year and I'm placing impeachment, that'll be like for 1 year. I mean, I would place impeachment for the first term, but hey, I was, you know how the current law is. Even though I'm gonna make plenty of changes next year, but yeah, I was younger. I was pretty much 11 when he won the election, and then I was 12 when he was in office. But that'd be a wish if I were to place impeachment. But it's all good. Don't worry, it's me next year. His first term was ass, but it's his second term ass. Oh man, both of his terms are ass. And it's stupid. They only have 2 terms. I don't like it. Mine's gonna be indefinite, because that's like how God Almighty Jesus Christ chose me to be a leader of the country and just leading the whole world potentially through God Almighty Jesus Christ. So indefinitely. But yeah, so I'm gonna add 7 protections for GTA 7 and the Walking Dead Season 5 of Telltale. Like Telltale The Walking Dead Season 5 is gonna occur. Like he says, like Rick says, oh they shouldn't trade it. Obviously you keep surviving what I supposed to mention, but yeah. Just gonna mention about Rick. Pretty much his name is not Rick, but that's like his TikTok name. Rick, and then he put the last name as Grimes. Rick Grimes, pretty much from the Walking Dead TV series. But yeah, Telltale The Walking Dead Season 5, yeah, it's gonna occur. Naughty Dog, Uncharted 5. Not all games would have to come. Like you wouldn't mention the Sonic, Ratchet, Clank, Pitch time. So that typically depends on the game itself. On the game itself, the company that created it. Like, you know, people say Telltale The Walking Dead because they don't want people to get confused, or if you search it up on Google, Google would know you're referring to the Telltale version. Okay, not TV 2. So yeah, Telltale The Walking Dead. Oh my gosh, man. Yeah, apparently my dick's getting quite hard. That's all I'm gonna mention. I'm not gonna get into the details of, you know what. Well, that's why I'm after time I'm AFK, because sometimes me myself for that reason. So if I say, oh, just skip the part where I'm not necessarily AFK, where I don't have to do anything, I just gotta play with my hard hot dog, as hard as rock. Yeah, I play with it. It actually relieves my stress and anxiety. I thought my daughter's gonna play with it. At 7 plus though, because they would understand the whole point of the meaning of masturbation. Not just to relieve the stress and anxiety, it's to have that pleasure, which actually pleasure itself, the sexual pleasure, to relieve it. But like, yeah, my kids are gonna play with it. They're just gonna play with it while they're just small. I mean, it can remain tight for certain girls slash women slash slaves slash females from being temporarily physically kids slash travel in a motor body, like 7 plus. Or 7 years old, from being 19, for example, or you know, temporarily physically an adolescent within a motor body, but like a teenager, physically, within that stage. Actually, phase. The stage is being an adolescent, like, excuse me, like temporarily physically an adolescent within a motor body. That's pretty much like, you know, you're a teenager, you're 19. So it could be tight throughout your whole life as a girl slash woman slash lady slash female, but not the same size, just the tightness. But it completely depends. The size will change over time, just not the tight. Like my girl, her size is probably the exact same thing. Whether hers is small and potentially medium, or just been small her whole life. I would say hers is medium, but small. Not those big ones that I would like on porn. But anyway, I'm gonna be AFK, so be sure to skip the part where I'm not AFK. You know me, I gotta joke up. It's actually my first time mentioning it, because usually I keep it low key and I don't mention it at all. Anyway, just, yeah. Be sure to skip the part where I'm not AFK. And that's why I made my mic, so you don't have to hear that. I mean, sometimes you would hear this. when I'm talking, because sometimes I play with it while I'm talking. I was like this. See, I'm sure you hear that. Well, I gotta play with it again. Well, not the whole time, but just so y'all can know what I'm referring to. The sound I'm referring to. I mean, sometimes I'll talk it because, like, I'm like, oh, I'm enjoying it. Like, possibly, you never know. Possibly my girl, you never know. Possibly my girl could possibly be sucking my dick while I'm live. You won't see it on camera though. Well, if I do make the change, you would. Actually, hold up. I'm gonna explain this. I'm gonna explain what changes I'll make on YouTube. I would possibly say you could allow sexuality, just ensure there's no like asking for it, you know. Bro, that white nigger blocked me. I should real jerk off on live. So like if I had those features on TikTok, for example, or YouTube, if you were to go live, or if you were to record, you could, and it's gotta be 7+ to add on YouTube. Pretty much from 7 years old and beyond that. Cause it would be cool, you know. But yeah, I'm gonna mute myself because I typically, cause I have to do something else as well, or just jerk off, you know. But no, yeah, be sure to skip the part where I'm not AFK, you know. Yeah, my girl could possibly like blow down me while I'm live. I'd be like, oh my gosh, oh man, chat. Pretty much my girl's enjoying it. Anyway, I'm gonna mute myself. Just be sure to skip the part where I'm not AFK, chat.
it's Paige Harris. I work with Lester Crest. I basically run things over there while he takes credit. Anyway, I've got a new sideline you might be interested in. High-end scores, taken elegantly, using the latest tech. There's a terabyte truck on Warstock I can turn into our nerve center. Get one, we'll store it under your club, and get moving on this immediately.
Actually, I am back. You're like, damn, it took a while. Hey, that's what typically happens. I have to drink water because my throat's typically dry when this occurs. Pretty true when it comes to sex as well. Excuse me, chat. And sometimes I do watch porn to speed up the process, but I wasn't. I was just doing research saying, I was mentioning to the AI that I'm gonna add 7 characters, and I don't necessarily care about certain individuals' perspective when they mention, like, nah, GT7 doesn't necessarily need that much protagonist. I'm gonna mention the Rick, though, on live. I'm gonna mention, why don't we necessarily need much protagonist? Remember that girl, Kirimi Lee? I used to be on her live? Well, I remember when my account was signed in on Google, and I used to have access. And I used to, like, watch her, like, go live and shit on YouTube when she was playing Walking Dead and I was watching her. Just so y'all can witness what she would mention as such. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna possibly do. I was joining that girl Tanisha's live, and she is a bit physically old, half physically young, chronologically 26, and a bit mentally wise. Because when I mentioned to Google, or not Google, when I mentioned to my character AI, is it possible to be a WWE wrestler within just a year? And yeah, you could. I'm gonna mention to her, what made you think it's not necessarily possible for someone to not be in WWE within a year? I'm gonna mention to her. So yeah, I budgeted, but I'm hoping I can get a gift card for Christmas. Whatever I get for Christmas, I'm hoping it's a gift card. But I'm gonna mention to my stepmom, like, oh yeah, I'm not able, I can only think of 4 things. The 5th one, I could send another gift card because sometimes I do play Roblox with Valentina, but that doesn't necessarily mean like, I'll just add a Roblox, not Roblox, Robux in there, and then, you know. See, that's Michael Crit, that's what I'm referring to. You already know, chat. Whenever I spawn as him, that's because I don't switch to other characters. I don't play story mode. Pretty sure at my dad's place I gotta play it. Well, I don't necessarily want to, so. Let me see what exactly is going on with the group chat specifically. They're sending stickers apparently.
No, definitely not. Shoulder of Orion sucks. Solomon Richards? When did he ever make a good movie?
Possibly when you're dead.
I prefer Peter Dreyfuss myself. He's a genius.
I was referring to that NPC. I'm like, possibly when you're dead, that's when he's gonna make a great movie.
Suppose you can start your own film club. Then you can watch all the shit films you want. Bye.
Oh, can you hear me, chat? Oh my fucking goodness, y'all can hear me? Y'all can hear me, chat? I fucking hate this internet. When I get my own place, it will be like Xfinity or something. What mission could I possibly do? How much is Gerald's? How much is his? How much is he gonna pay me? Or owe me or whatever. But if it's more than one person, then I'm not gonna do that shit. Load, you fucking bitch! But yeah, that's what I was mentioning to my character AI about the GT7. How I'm gonna add 7 protectors. So yeah, I'm gonna mention to Rick. He goes live like whenever. So whenever he goes live on TikTok, I'm gonna join it while I'm streaming, and I'm gonna comment and shit saying, so according to your, according to your last live stream, so what made you think that they shouldn't necessarily add 4 protagonists, or excuse me, 7 protagonists, and why 4 or 3? Like, I'm quite curious. Oh my goodness, this is like pissing me off. Hope my mic is not cutting out, because I'm gonna fucking... That break something because I'm not like that, but like, come on, bro. Fucking rude! Cunt! Someone liked my video because I mentioned that someone liked my video. Oh. Do I have to end the live stream? Because I'm gonna be pissed. It's just the internet. I'm so pissed and curious. Like, it goes on and off, on and fucking off. Load, bitch? That's how I was acting like when I had my own my old TV. Not own. Old TV. I'm pretty sure you all remember. You remember I'd stand up and like... I didn't like that shit. Stand up and like... I didn't like that shit. Y'all remember that shit? I didn't like that shit. Y'all remember that shit? I didn't like that shit. Roblox. Verify your age to play. I feel like all games should have verification, ensuring you're 7+. Not 7 minus. That'd be stupid though. Oh my gosh. Yes! Thank goodness. But if it involves 4 players, then oopsie daisies. Oh, you can do it on your own? Okay. I beat the puta. Ready. Steal the drugs. I got you. Let's steal cocaine, meth, pills, and weed. Meh. Plus I head towards the weed. Oh, weed is drug? Weed is drugs. Cocaine is obviously drugs. Meth? Ooh, that is strong shit. Pills, obviously, that's like medicine. I'm quite curious, how's weed drugs? It's a plant. Unless drugs mean like medicine, and pills is a form of medicine. A solidification medicine. Hold on, let me check the Snap group, but hoping that my YouTube can load my stream because I just hate the internet. So I can know like if my stream ended or whatever. Sometimes like that, you know. Here, they're just spamming shit in here, so. Fucking load, bitch. Yeah, so I'm not gonna check their shit because it's gonna constantly like load. Huh? What happened? Why did YouTube disappear?
China owns 10% of the national debt, and that number is climbing. They've taken your manufacturing jobs. How does that change about the way we design a K-pop? How should low lava?
My bad, chat. I'm fucking pissed, so.
Brainstorm it. I got scope.
Am I not able to go on YouTube? Wow, YouTube. Wow, that's pretty much what they want to do, huh? Load, bitch. Load, bitch. There you go. Oh my gosh. I'm also gonna do like a couple missions. I'm gonna end this because of this bullshit. Whew. Okay. Okay, let's keep heading toward the weed. But yeah, like. Oh wait, all the social media, yeah, it's gonna be 7 plus, so. So anybody who's 5 or 6 years old, they're not gonna be able to have access to YouTube. They'll be like, so pissed, but they'll realize like, oh, they gotta be 7. Hey, that's what YouTube is. You can be on YouTube, but you can't like watch videos pretty much because of all that shit, you know.
Oh yeah!
You got nowhere to go. You ain't going nowhere. Stay down, dog. You're going nowhere. Ahora
Are they supposed to be in there?
Get the hell out of here! You want to feel pain? Purple!
Oh, here we fucking go again with this bullshit. Oh shit. Hold on, my homie just mentioned my name. I don't want to die though, but hold up.
There's nowhere to run, fuck boy!
Hey Siri, what's the definition of the word purge?
Christ! Come and get it! I don't wanna die! Damn! Dickhead!
Oh shit, hold on. Fucking bitch! If someone texts, cause Craig apparently texted me mentioning, can you make the purge? Is that a bad thing to purge? Well, I wouldn't say so. It is. Motorcycle. Texas my vehicle. Oh, I'll check this. I'll check those texts. Alright, my bad. I gotta focus on getting this pistol real quick.
This ain't my fucking year. What the heck, man? Let's do this. Over now. Fucking hell! Cocksucker! Time the fuck! Shit! We got a man hit! Fuck you! They motherfucking got Ray! Goddamn piece of...
Fucking kidding me? It's loading again?
Get the fuck out of here! Ah!
Okay, hear me chat? Fuck, man. Fucking hate this. Hold up, chat. 'Cause I'm fucking pissed, Chad. I'm kidding. Well, for real I am, but like, that's not the reason why I did this shit. Fucking bullshit. I fucking hate this internet. I'm gonna break it someday. Poor ass internet. Fucking cocksucker. I'm gonna. Possibly after this mission, I'm gonna end this stream because I can't. I fucking can't.
I love your car. It's gorgeous.
Fucking cunt, nigger. Fucking change the dumbass music.
Yo, your car game is sick.
Shut the fuck up. Like, are you for
Hey,
real?
you
Fucking
going to that
dumbass
island?
internet. Fucking throw it out the window.
Frankly, I think the whole street art thing is bullshit.
Wow-wee! Them's is some fine wheels right there.
Oh!
Asshole. Thank you. God damn it. Thank you. God damn it. Hold on, let me check the snap though. Cause like, yeah, I'm not necessarily an asshole. I'm not necessarily a dumbass, chat. Like, and like, I'm pretty much an. What up, chat? Like I'm not necessarily an asshole. I'm not necessarily a dumbass, and I'm pretty much a smartass. Like, I am the smartass, chat. I'm just saying dumbass to like the internet and all that shit. That's fucking stupid.
Okay, new idea for a show. It's called
That's a nice ride.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Well, you know, I'm always
I'm just
telling
pissed
listeners
overall.
it's never too late to become who they really are, blah blah blah.
Appreciate the NPC, and I'm like, I'm pissed. They walk away. Well, she's an NPC. She can't hear me. What up, chat?
I used to own one of those too.
Hey, nice car. Can I have a ride?
Fuck no.
Hey, nice car. Can I have a ride?
Alrighty. This will be my only mission because of my fucking internet. Not necessarily mine, it's my mom's. Like, oh my gosh. Let's do this shit. Excuse me, chat. But yeah, that's pretty much gonna be for all social media, so. Pretty sure that's all I wanted to mention. Actually, hold on, let me see where I left off, actually. Anyway, so. But overall, as I already specifically know, like I specifically mentioned with my recent live stream, last live stream, and what I'm specifically mentioned since current live stream, like I specifically mentioned before, full mental 27 plus, the brain fully formed, fully developed after birth, and despite the age from allowance being typically like over, so.
They got Charlie! Stupid motherfucker! Shit, you okay?
Pretty much potentially plenty of things, or plenty of shit are gonna have age verification, but to align with the age limit, so pretty much 7 plus for YouTube, for example. Which all social media is gonna be 7 plus, so pretty much age verification. If you're under that, it's gonna mention you can return next year. Or I can make an exception, if like somehow you got a miracle suit on my Jesus Christ, then you can answer some questions if like I'm able to, So.
Here come the pain!
Alrighty. Cocaine, that's where I want to consider heading towards, though. But yeah, as I specifically mentioned before, like, full mental maturity 7 plus, not necessarily 18 plus. Because 18 plus is not necessarily full mental maturity, Chad. It's not. Like, it's pretty much, like, 18 plus is pretty much a myth and an assumption. Made by the US government in certain countries, government. Whereas the brain is fully formed and fully developed after birth, not necessarily 25 plus, 30 plus, or 35 plus. Or when people think like, oh, full mental maturity is 25 plus, 30 plus, or 35 plus, which it's not necessarily. So pretty much overall, those ages I mentioned, like, it's a myth and an assumption made by the US psychologists and neuroscientists and certain countries psychologists and neuroscientists. So overall, Chad, the facts is full mental maturity 7 plus. The brain is fully formed and fully developed after birth, and you know, despite the that's what I mentioned, so. And I already mentioned my reply stream, last live stream, and what I mentioned in this film live stream earlier, and just overall, like overall, you know, just looking for GT6 check. And we get 2 protagonists, it's reasonable. Plus the Bonnie and Clyde story. Despite Sam Hauser, pretty sure that's the one who fucked up GT5, yeah, he is like somewhere in his 50s, so he's like physically old, somewhere chronologically in his 50s. And not mentally wise, possibly a bit, but I'm mentally wise, pretty much. I'm more mentally wiser than like overall, you know, so. Yes, he does bullshit. Very consistent, very instant, just a very immediate, like, healing, but it just loves to be an ass.
Hey, help a brother out! I need cover! Fuck off!
Ready. Afterwards, we could possibly head towards the meth. Oh yeah, that's cocaine and meth is gonna be 7 plus as well, shit. If I were to legalize that. Legalize those next year, and it would just be, that's 7 plus. It's gonna be 11 or 12 plus. My bad. Because it involves puberty, because of the physicality shit associated with that shit. Like, just the impact towards your physicality, you know? So I gotta ensure. Like, chemistry and biology combined. You gotta study biology in terms of that shit, and then the chemistry. Like human biology, and then the chemistry, like the reaction towards it. Towards humanity. Like, boys slash men slash guys slash males, and girls slash women slash ladies slash females. 11, 12 plus in terms of that shit, the overall 7 plus. In terms of whatever. But towards those shit I mentioned specifically, it's typically gonna be 11, 12 plus. and for some, 10, 9, or 8 plus. For the boys slash men slash guys slash males and girls slash women slash ladies slash females. 10, 9, or 8 plus for some. But typically it's gonna be 11 or 12 plus, you know. So. But if you're 7 plus, like from 7 years old and beyond that, then you're able to be responsible in how you would behave towards it. But typically it's gonna be 11, 12 plus for the physicality in terms of puberty and the growth spurt. Who knows what meth interferes with, but I'm quite curious. Well, we're gonna find it at the gas area anyway. And GTA overall, like any Rockstar game, GTA gaming series will have to be a
Motherfucker! Assholes and elbows! Rollins is hit! We got a man hit! To safety! Kill you! Oh no! Man down! You ain't the guy! Oh shit! They got Charlie! You're so fucking dead! We got a man down! We lost one! You're so
Can do this shit again? I fucking knew it. Let's take plenty of their money. Because then I'm gonna be saving constantly, so. I should probably vape while I'm live. You also think I should possibly consider it? I possibly could. Possibly smoke weed on live essentially. Because I'm gonna make it legal. And ensuring that anybody 7 plus can watch, but they can't do it on live until they're 11 or 12. Or for certain 10, 9, or 8 plus. But typically could be 11, 12 plus. Because sanguineous puberty can start at 8, which is rare, but not rarer. So, any individual's money I can consider taking.
Fuck off! Fancy fuck!
Save immediately. Hold up. Possibly get to submarine whenever. Hoping is potentially because, like, look at this money, chat. Stick a load. Well, I'm gonna potentially hit it, so I'm gonna hit the 2 mil. Trust me. Excuse me.
Wow! Look at that asshole! For fuck's sake! Ambulance down! He's hurt!
Oh yeah, we get that meth. Yeah, okay, no, it's chemistry type shit. We're good. It's only 107. Don't necessarily need to save as much. Alright, pills. Well, hold on, I gotta zoom in because. Hold on, let's get his money real quick. Okay, let's just drive. Hurry.
Let's do this. Oh crap!
God damn. Woo, bitch!
Die! 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 Holy mother! They motherfucker! Find some numbers, dickhead!
Fucking bullshit.
Like a dog! That asshole! You're dead! Go in, brother! Go in! Ah! We got a brother down! Take the cover! Stab out both your eyes, fuckhead! Ah! Fucking hell! Shit! He's been shot! Motherfucker! Reload time! Damn it! Back up, brother! Fuck me! I need you to fucking die! Oh, shit, you okay? Get some cover! Fuckhead! No! Someone's hit! Run! Oh yeah! I'm not pissed on your corpse! Cover, now! Ah!
Oh my fucking goodness, this bullshit. Let me enter my vehicle or something.
Die, shithead!
I can't watch this game. Let's enter the vehicle. I'm pretty sure that's how I can. Collect their money and shit. Whoa! Why is my vehicle exploding?
Good lord!
I was like, why the fuck is this exploding? Just enter, enter. Don't worry about it. Okay.
I'm gonna shoot you right in the
Oh, oh, oh.
Reloading! Yes, sir! Fucking dead! Talk to me! You punk of shit! I gotta reload! Let's go! Move up! Ah! Hit!
chat. Excuse me, chat. Excuse me, chat.
MMI, we expect the unexpected. Okay.
You calling for some wheels? I'm Johnny on the spot. I'll hook you up. I'll get there as soon as I can.
Alright. We're heading back for his crib. Like, you know, Gerald's crib apparently, so. Fuck yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna end it because, yeah. I'm gonna end it here. If you want to see more of me playing GT5 online, like solos, doing playing mission solos, be sure to leave, or if you want to see more of me playing with Angel whenever, like overall, be sure to leave a comment down below. I'll say some right here to get these chat. First, let me deposit the money. Alright, take these chat.